Okay guys, so today I'm gonna rank the 5 most popular and most common chest exercises from a purely bodybuilding perspective. So if you have any sort of strength goals, just click off this video because you are not gonna like it. But if you are someone who's chasing purely aesthetics, then watch this video right till the end. I'm sure you will find it helpful. So with that being said, let's get started with the fifth exercise. It is the decline bench press. Not at all recommended because your range of motion is just so limited in this exercise, because like when you take the bar down to your chest, your arms are only bent till 90 degrees, and because of that your chest never really enters a completely stretched state. And plus the decline position is somewhat weird, so it really needs a lot of your focus to stabilize the entire movement. So you might as well not do it because there are better chest exercises than this variation. Moving on to the fourth exercise, it is the dumbbell fly. Again, not recommended, but at least unlike the previous variation for your chest, this puts your chest in a stretch state. However, there's absolutely no tension on your chest in the top part, so the tension on your chest is not very uniform. Plus, this exercise just makes my shoulders feel super unsafe. So, I will not recommend you to do this because you don't want to unnecessarily increase your injury risk. Moving on to the next exercise, which is the most gym bro exercise ever, it's the flat bench press. Great for long term progression, puts the chest in a greater stretch state as compared to the first variation. So definitely you should include in your routine if you are someone who has access to less advanced equipment. And overall a great exercise, but because it's a free weight compound movement, so stability will be a limiting factor. Using dumbbells would be better than a barbell because dumbbells allow for a more natural range of motion, and they also allow you to go in a deeper stretched position for your chest, which is also great for hypertrophy. Now moving on to the next exercise, which is the machine chest fly. The resistance path for this exercise is just absolutely perfect. You have uniform tension all throughout the movement. Shoulders definitely feel much safer than the dumbbell fly because it is a machine based movement. Definitely should be included in your routine, but because it is an isolation movement, it is kind of difficult to progress on a long term, which is why this exercise sits at the second position. And moving on to the first and probably the best exercise for your chest, it is the incline chest press machine. Checks all the boxes for an exercise to be perfect. Completely stable because it's a machine based movement. Being a compound movement, it gives enough scope for long term progression. And most importantly, because it's incline, your chest enters a greater stretched position as compared to the decline and flat variations. Well, why is that? This is because in the incline variation, your arms basically travel a greater distance as compared to flat and decline. You can try it for yourself today at the gym. You can try pushing the bar in an incline variation, see how further apart the bar from your body is, and then compare it with flat and decline. You will essentially notice that the bar is much more further from your body in the incline variation as compared to the other two variations. And most of this extra distance which your arm needs to travel, it is usually in the stretched state. So this is what makes this exercise so beautiful. And also another point, research has also shown that the incline press variation targets all three heads of your chest, even the lower. Yes. So typically, you don't need to do any other chest pressing variation. I mean, obviously, if you're not going to train to failure on every set, then I would advise you to do at least two chest pressing variations. But if you're going to train to failure on each and every set and have like a minimalist workout plan, then this exercise is the only chest pressing exercise you need for your chest day. Alright guys, so I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you have some more clarity as to how you should structure your push day or chest day. I will be uploading more such videos on back, biceps, shoulders, triceps, abs, quads, hands. So subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.